4 years of war, thousands of battles, millions of lives changed, and a constantly shifting map that tells a story of conflict in motion. Since February 24, 2022, Russia's territorial controlling Ukraine has gone through dramatic highs and lows, sometimes expanding in rapid blitzkrieg-style offensives, sometimes shrinking under Ukrainian counterattacks. But what do these control maps actually mean? Military analysts break it down into 3 key types of control. Full control, areas where Russian forces are entrenched and operate continuously, usually marked in solid orange. Partial or contested control, zones where fighting continues and front lines are fluid, often hatched or lighter shades. Claimed territory, regions Russia declares as its own, like parts of Donetsk, Luhansk, Kherson, and Zaporizhia, even if it does not fully occupy them. These distinctions help show the difference between what's on the map and what's actually on the ground. Phase 1. Rapid invasion, Feb to April 2022. The war began with a multi-axis assault. Russian forces advanced from Belarus towards Kyiv, from Crimea into Kherson and Zaporizhia, and intensified in the Donbas region. By late March 2022, Russia controlled roughly 20% of Ukraine, about 118,000 square kilometers, or roughly the size of Pennsylvania. Key captures included Kherson City, Melitopol, Berdyansk, and Mariupol, along with strategic points like the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant. But despite early gains, Ukrainian resistance proved fierce. Phase 2. Ukrainian counteroffensives, May to December 2022. As spring turned into summer, Ukraine launched counterattacks that would reshape the map. In the northeast, the Kharkiv counteroffensive reclaimed Balaklia, Izyum, and Kupiansk, pushing Russian forces back to defensive lines along the Oskil River. In the south, Kherson City fell back to Ukrainian control in November, along with surrounding areas on the right bank of the Dnipro River. Other Ukrainian successes included Voznesens, Snake Island, and parts of Sumy. By the end of 2022, Russia's effective control had dropped to 18 to 19%. Phase 3. Attritional warfare 2023 to 2024. Over the next 2 years, the conflict became a grinding attritional warfare, especially in Donbas. Russia continued capturing small towns like Bakhmut, Avdiivka, Soledar, and Vuhledar, but these came at a massive human and material cost. Ukraine responded with limited counteroffensives, regaining villages in Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, and Kherson, though progress was slow due to entrenched defenses and extensive minefields. Phase 4. Incremental shifts, 2025, early 2026. In 2025 and early 2026, the war remained a war of attrition. Russia made modest advances in Donetsk and northern Kharkiv, capturing dozens of settlements, while Ukraine reclaimed significant territory, including southern Ukraine. As of February 2026, Russia's territorial control is estimated at 19 to 20%, roughly 116 to 118,000 square kilometers. 4 years in, Russia's map shows solid pockets of control, contested zones, and areas that exist mostly on paper. Ukraine's resilience, backed by international support, has prevented decisive breakthroughs, keeping the war locked in a stalemate. The story of the map isn't just about territory. It's about strategy, attrition, and survival in a war with no clear end in sight.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.